Don't mess with this Milwaukee Lyft driver. Armed, and he does martial arts, and he keeps his cool.
Milwaukee Lyft driver's quick thinking and martial arts background may have saved his life. He hopes that you can help police catch these criminals by watching this video. Take a look. As two passengers walked toward a Lyft driver's luxury car near 92nd and Brown Deer in Milwaukee, the driver didn't think twice.
I've had 4 years of doing this, and I've had plenty of passengers, thousands of passengers from all over the Milwaukee area. And until this incident, I've never had any problems with any of them.
How you doing?
As soon as the two men got in, they attacked him.
Don't even. Seriously. Hold on. One mother.
He's using a cell phone.
Holding what appears to be a cell phone against his back, pretending it's a gun. The Lyft driver says his background in martial arts immediately kicked in.
I didn't panic. I didn't go into a shutdown mode kind of a thing. I just reacted. I didn't know what the guy behind me had in his hand. I knew he had grabbed my knife out of my pocket, so I didn't know what was next.
The Lyft driver tried to stall him by talking.
Hold on. One mother.
Until he could get to his gun hidden under the driver's seat.
The first guy that I pulled the gun out on, I had it probably about 2 feet away from his face because I had already punched him away to back him away from the door. And he threw his hands up in the air and started hollering and ran off.
The suspects left their car and house keys in the Lyft driver's back seat. The whole thing lasted 1 minute and 3 seconds.
The guy in the back and the guy in the front, neither one of them really had a very good plan.
By day, he's an IT worker, but with a wife and 5 kids at home, he took this job 4 years ago to make extra money and to help people.
I lost a friend years ago to drunk driver, and that really impacted me quite a bit. I'm trying to help keep people, especially late at night, from making bad decisions, which is one of the reasons why I started doing it in the first place.
With a 5 rating, he says he wants to keep driving and hopes to let the rideshare community know about the dangers they face.
We just need to be more aware of our surroundings. I'd like to see these guys obviously, brought to justice, and hopefully this will help accomplish that. So hopefully somebody will see them on camera and recognize them.
If you recognize these men or know anything about this crime, call Milwaukee Crime Stoppers at 414-224-TIPS. You can also use the P3 Tips app. And remember, you'll always remain anonymous and could get a reward.
Here's some shocking video that you're only going to see here on CBS 58. 2 men trying to...
Right, so you guys saw that number there. Tip line 414-224-TIPS. If you recognize any of those faces, the guy handled it better than anyone could ever handle that situation. Stayed calm, got himself out of the situation, pulled out his gun, and those guys took off. But he has a nice, clear mugshot of the guy, right? So I don't think that it'll take very long before they have the culprits. Now, I do want to give a quick shout out to Cover, Kover. And by the way, I'll leave that tip hotline below. So if you know the guy and want to stay anonymous, you just call that tip line. I'll leave the number underneath the video. Shout out to Cover, Kover. With my link below, you get 1 month free. 1 month free of this gig protection plan. Check it out and go and study all the benefits and perks. Have a great day, and well done, my friend. Well done to that Lyft driver. I'd like to have you on the show. I'd like to interview you. I know that interview was rather short, but maybe you can go into more length. But, you don't know what you have against your back. I mean, he's putting a cell phone against his back. Does it feel like a barrel of a gun? You don't quite know. But he handled it beautifully. Got out of the car. He was getting his gun out while these guys were jumping around and being silly in the back there. And good for him. Good for him. Congratulations, and glad you kept your car and glad you got rid of the thugs. Now we'll let the police find them.